Well, fine, good afternoon all. This is Patricia and I am traveling for history. I'm in Salisbury, Vermont today, and I've been wanting to film this roadside attraction for a few years now, and finally here to do so. This is a 19-foot gorilla holding up a real VW Beetle. Now we can see over here to the left there is a much newer version of it. You can tell me in the comments below what came out 90s, early 2000s. I don't remember. But this was created by sculptor T.J. Neal in 1987. He had done some work for the owner of what had been Pioneer Auto Sales at this location right here. And when the owner asked what he would want to design, he said a tall gorilla. And she said, well, the question was why? Why a tall gorilla? He said, well, to hold up a VW Beetle. Well, okie dokie, let's do this. So it took several months during the 1987 to build it on site. And it's inside there is reinforced rebar. It's made out of concrete. And this is quite the thing. Now, this other hand, I almost want to say paw, but hand, right here, was designed this way on purpose. Sort of the idea was to sit in it, but it's awkward to get up into. It's really hard to get out of, and if you have any lack of dexterity, that would be me. But if you have a dexterity, you're going to fall out. So kids would definitely fall out. They just tumble out and poof. So apparently, and we can see there's a back to school sign on here right now. And I've seen photos of it with seasonal garb as well. You know, a scarf, for instance. Did you know the gorilla has a name? If you're thinking King Kong, it's a female. The reason it's a female is because the car dealership, Pioneer Auto Sales, that was here, was owned by a woman. Now, she was the first woman in Vermont to be a car saleswoman, a car salesperson, and the first woman to own a car dealership in the state. So she wanted this gorilla to be a woman, to be a female. So why is she called Queen Connie? I thought you'd never ask. It was put out as a contest to elementary schools around the state for kids to name her. So this child in Pittsford had the winning name and received a red bicycle for that, by the way. Now, the Connie part comes from the fact that it's made of concrete. So, gotta love a kid with imagination. Let's do a walk around and see this thing up close as I can get to it anyway. Isn't that wild? Let's get a close-up of her face. Wow, that's something else. I had read that she needs a paint job, but I think a better place to start would be where the cracks are. Can you see the cracks? So I'm looking right around there. We can look up to the bottom of the bug. And let's continue around. Lights on her. I don't see any light bulb in there though. Isn't that wild? The imagination and creativity people have, it never ceases to astound me. And we see it's also dated on the back. Of course, it's hard to see because there's a glare. It's right here anyway. There we go. Such a glare on my end. It's really hard to see. Oh, there's a light bulb over there on this side. So at least she's illuminated on one end. And another view of that VW bug. And we see a better idea of how awkward it would be to get into the hand, right? Let me walk a little closer. I feel like I'm walking in the cemetery. The ground is so uneven. Oh yeah, this hand could use some help. So I stand almost 5'2", and my head is up here. So even if I could get up here, I wouldn't anyway. I don't have the dexterity for this, but maybe you could try it. I don't know, but it's up to my head. All right, let's walk. Now from here, you can see the side of the Volkswagen Bug a bit better. It does have a license plate on it, by the way. Let me go show that to you. It's quite sun faded, but past 2. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something or not. Initially I thought it said pasta, but no, it's past 2. So anyway, this is Queen Connie here in Salisbury, Vermont. Appreciate your coming over and coming with me and seeing this too. This has just been quite a trip. So I guess a road trip, the Beatles' last road trip, of course. But thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.